Good morning, everyone. I was having a chat the other day about somebody who was saying, the church has so many laws and restrictions and so forth. And yeah, we do, with good reason. But, in terms of the way in which people in society today have changed the rules of the church to suit themselves. Like, for example, I've encountered, not regularly, but every now and then, young kids who've been taught by their parents that it's acceptable if you don't go to Mass on Sunday, you can go at any time during the week to make up for it. I don't know where they get that from. It's not a teaching of the church, and it's certainly not found in the Bible. Last time I checked, it was keep the Sabbath holy, not any other day that you happen to find convenient. So the Sunday is important. And when we have a look at the readings for today, they really do harbor in on that. The book of Deuteronomy, Old Testament, Moses says, take notice of the laws and customs that I teach you today and observe them. That is the message that Moses is receiving from God. Take notice of the laws and customs that I teach you today and observe them. And those were probably quite tricky for in Moses' day. But remember, that's the time when Moses encountered the burning bush and Jesus said, take off your sandals because you're coming into holy space. Jesus says in our gospel, I have not come to abolish the law and the prophets, but to complete them. And so we mustn't sort of say, well, okay, the Old Testament things are not relevant anymore. Jesus doesn't say that. He says, I've come to complete them. I haven't come to abolish them. So what right does any human being have to abolish the laws of Christ? We need to be familiar with them and understand why they are there. And this is probably not the place for us to talk about that. We need a longer discussion. But if we need to discuss these things, let's do it with the right people. Make sure that we're talking to somebody who has the answers that we need. In our readings today, we do see a warning. And the warning especially is to those who teach others to infringe the law. In other words, they say, well, look, doesn't matter. Go whenever you want. Go to Mass twice a year, it's fine. It's not. That's not what the teaching of Christ is. We need to be familiar with it and what we are actually teaching others, because we'll be judged based on that. Oh, tough stuff to follow today. Keep yourselves well. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.